wonder if she
Hello
heard me say
everyone,
that.
welcome back to Morrowind. Let's turn in the quests. Yep, Rel's Tenem is dead, the Corpus Stalker is dead. Let's summon her more gold. Now before I talk to him anymore, I do have more gold, and I'm much later, because I sold my junk off screen in Balmora. This is pretty much my standard method of dealing with my junk. Advancement. Alright. Come on, how high are you going to be? I'm hauling booze. Southeast of Ghostgate, and how much 26. I am hauling 60 pounds of booze. Southeast of Ghostgate, between Asadun and Foyada Ashur-Dan. Ghostgate's actually a pretty important place, and actually plot important, so I think I'm going to be taking a pause on this quest, as I've been doing for quite a lot of others. I know, but a lot of the quests seem to be running into territory that I don't want to deal with too soon. One of the big dangers of the Ghostgate region is gone for us now, due to Corpus, meaning that the constant blight storms don't, melt us. Which is good. Being melted is bad. Well, miraculously give you horrible, nasty diseases that basically melt you in actual combat, and having blighted frickin' everything, but the point is, Ghostgate is very bad early on before you get Corpus. 'Cause, yeah. Now I go up. This is the Imperial Shrine, so I need to go a little higher, and I can go to the Mages Guild, and then I can see if I can find another Fighters Guild to take orders from, because this one has done something I don't want to. I also want to take a stop at Balmora and dump this off on the grounds of, well, yeah. Also, Ivex Guild of Mages made me go, that is skeevy as not Ivex Guild of Mages. If Ivex Fighters Guild made me go, that's skeevy as all hell. I might be able to barter with the orc there, which might find me some nice things. So I'm going to take a pit stop there, too. Seriously. Hey, go kill a necromancer! Hey, go kill a guy who's infested with the worst possible disease! Hey, go haul booze! Like... Really? You know? Just... Really? Really? That's all I can say on that without going into a complete rant on how the hell that doesn't make any sense. Yeah. You could have at least marked it on my map. And yeah, Ghostgate's a landmark, and we're going to be going there eventually, but right now, we don't want to go there. Especially as the Buoyant Armatures are there. And while the Buoyant Armatures do many things, one of the things they do is generally run around in full suits of glass armor. Yes, full suits of the best light armor in the game. That should tell you pretty much all you need to know about them. I.e., oh god, they're going to rip your heads off if you offend them.
What, stranger?
And you know, I like my head on my neck. I'm pretty sure most people like their heads on the end of their necks, too. I know I'm generalizing, and that's generally bad. But I think it's a reasonable generalization, you know? Anyway, let's see if the orc here will actually talk to us and not give us kind of skeevy objectives, like murder this guy for his ring. Seriously, that was skeeve. Alright, advancement, barter. Not yet, not at your rank. Man, what rank do I need to be to talk to these guys? Has it been that long? I mean, you don't really need very high stats for these. These are also just to prevent you from completely blitzkrieging through it and coming in at a way higher level than you should be, but really? Really, guys? I don't even need that Dwemer left bracer anymore that I pointed out so long ago. It feels like so long ago. If you're watching this, it's like 12 hours ago, I think?
How do you do?
I don't keep precise track of the videos because, well, there's a lot of them and the lengths do vary due to recording time, if I'm feeling well, how much I get interrupted, and a lot of the time, if I get incredibly frustrated. Because sometimes, because I can get frustrated, I am human. Well, you don't know I'm human. For all you guys know, I'm an evil alien infesting the world with my mind control words. But that seems a bit silly.
Let's get this over with quickly.
Yes, yes, I jumped on your head. Go away. Wait. No, this is not Mario. Never mind. Aldaroon. I'll go here and find the Fighters Guild of Aldaroon. Maybe this place will be less... Maybe this place will have a leader who's not quite annoying. Or at least not kind of skeevy like the objectives for Ada's Fireheart were, and the ones for that orc guy were, whose name I can never remember.
Can you ask
He's
your
not very
question?
memorable, and I believe his name is also very hard to pronounce. Having a not very memorable, hard to pronounce name means people don't remember your name. Also, all Fighters Guild chests have the same thing in them, just so you know. So it can be decent just to go around to all the Fighters Guilds and go, "Give me my hammers!" and beat everyone's face in with hammers. Well, don't beat people's faces in with hammers unless you're being paid to do it. You know. I'm sounding like I have some very odd ethical standards here, so I'm just going to leave. Oh, Perseus! I want to talk to this guy! Perseus Mercius! Not only is his name a bad joke, come on, it's literally rhyming names. That's just silly. He's actually a good man. Not referring to badass or cool or anything. He's a good person. You know? Also, if you all ever see like named bone mold, that's better than vanilla bone mold if you're actually using medium armor. And also, I will issue a slight correction on medium armor. What is technically the best Carius in the game is medium armor. Unfortunately, there are no similarly ridiculously high quality things for the rest of the set, so you're stuck with what is admittedly a very nice artifact Carius and some kind of garbage other stuff, even with the expansions. I mean, the expansions make it playable at in-game, but there's playable and then there's playable, you know? It's not good, it's just acceptable. This is a picture book for training barbarians. A is for Atronach. I believe this actually dates all the way back to the days of Daggerfall, by the way, or possibly even Arena. I will admit to having played a small amount of Daggerfall, but I have yet to play Arena on the grounds that, well, I do believe I have the disc lying around somewhere, but it's old. I'm sorry, but it's so old. Morrowind I at least have a massive amount of nostalgia for, and it has amazing art design. Yeah. Anyway, A is for Atronach. B is for Bungler's Bane. We actually see these on the sides of trees sometimes. C is for Comberry. Yeah, pretty simple, but, you know, it's cool that they have those. Like, it's not necessary that they made that book, or even those illustrations that are deliberately look like they're really charcoal inked. I can imagine that being a real nuisance to actually, you know, draw in a game and make it look, you know, charcoal inked? Not charcoal inked. There's probably an art term for that, but I'm not sure what it is because I am not a very art person. Sorry. Just taking a look around, making sure there's no one else to barter with, because sometimes you can find people with cool stuff. But yes, this is the boss of this area. Well, in the terms of, you know, having the best stuff, yeah. Young, inexperienced, ambitious, and noble. Yep. Marked on my map. Take a ship from Dagon. Take a ship to Dagon Fell from Tel Mora. Ooh. It might not be a legitimate contract to get the strippers' money. Yeah, this guy is actually a former leader of the Fighters Guild.
Do you want something from me?
Which is really interesting. In fact, I believe I can get him to talk about that. Yep. Jordan Hardheart is a good fighter. I have experienced this. Especially when I tried a Thieves playthrough and found out that while sneaking around and getting sneak attacks is all well and good, when the guy survives them and proceeds to beat your brains in, it's not so good, you know? Now looking for Voss, which is all the way over there. We're going to be wanting to go on the boat system. Which means that we're going to need to go to the Mages Guild, and then go to Vivek, and then go to the Vivek boat system.
I am busy, so if you will excuse me.
You're excused, whatever. I need to get moving. Well, I don't need to, I just want to. Can I pick this lock without anyone seeing me? I'm going to save and see what's beyond here, because I don't actually remember. Too complex for an apprentice's lockpick. By the way, luck affects your chance of disarming traps and picking locks, just so you know. Yeah. Indulge my curiosity, game! Usually when you can play the game, it tends to work. No fair! You're going to go through this whole apprentice's probe? Yes, I am! Come on, disarm the trap, you silly. Thank you! Let's see if a journeyman's probe will do it. If not, I do have a master's lock. Not journeyman's probe, journeyman's lockpick will do it. Will! You can tell by it says lockpick failed instead of lock too complex. I believe the formula for determining if you can do it is quality of lockpick, in this case 1 for apprentice, multiplied by your security skill, in which case 27. Not sure though. Oh my! Actually, no, that couldn't work, because otherwise I couldn't have unlocked that. Never mind. Interesting. Lots of calcinators and stuff in there. Apprentice's quality. Is this just an alchemy ingredient storage room? Really? I'll plow that. You. Vivek, please. Yeah, because Sadrithmore doesn't have a boat.
I only have a few moments.
Actually, no, Sadrithmore does have a boat. It's just off-screen. Off-screen. In the Telvanni area, not actually at Wolverine Hall. A lot of people actually that I've met in real life that played this game actually thought Wolverine Hall was Sadrithmore itself. You know? It's kind of weird, but it does have that own kind of strange sense to it. Because a lot of the quests that you go to, if you're just taking the generic quests, like not house quests, are, in fact, just Wolverine Hall. Not all of them, of course. It's a very big game, but hey. Also, you can see some of the benefits of high acrobatics. It went from there to there to here without having to do all that pesky walking stuff. Needless to say, most people are not capable of doing things like that. I have seen some parkour videos before anyone starts linking me those. I am fully aware that those guys pull off things that make even what you can do in this game without levitation ridiculous. Aside from the goal of Vicarian flight. That's really ridiculous! If you see anyone, if any of you have a video of an actual human legitimately pulling off a scroll Vicarian flight trick, I don't know what I'll do, but I'll be very impressed! Because I'm pretty sure that it would be, you know, lethal. Now I want us to go to Dagon Fell. So let's go to Dagon Fell. Because Dagon Fell is all the way over here, which is very close to Voss. We just saved an enormous walk. For 52 gold. Price will adjust with mercantile and your speechcraft. And your personality and all that tat.
Come on, I haven't got all day.
I mean, that's how they punish it in all the games. Either hard labor, aka stuck in prison for a while. You don't actually do the hard labor, I believe. Or, you know, some other stuff. So let me know about that. You could actually, kind of break the game if you're willing to do the prison. If you're willing to go to prison, because there's a chance of you losing skills in prison. However, there's also a chance of gaining skills in prison, but they are like prison skills, like lockpicking and pickpocketing and all that. Which makes prison not a too bad place for thieves, but a pretty nasty place for someone like a fighter or a wizard. Obviously, mixing and matching classes can get interesting results. However, it's also, for example, a Spellblade is actually one of the strongest classes in the game. Even though I'm not using it. Unless you count, you know, after battle healing. Just die already! Voss is off this way. Time to get going. Some more. That expects a lot of walking. I'm not exactly going to clam up. Or I suppose call up would be a, you know, more... I was just expecting to make a bad pun with that, not actually expecting to get a pearl. Guess there's a pearl of truth in everything I say. At least every bad joke, eh? Please don't kill me. Yeah. But yes. Going to Voss. Not Vos! Ow. That noise is very good at making you not want to hear it again, you know? It's just got a very visceral crunch to it, like... I don't actually know what to compare it to. I'm gonna say stepping on a chicken bone, but that tends to involve more screaming on the grounds of, oh god, there are many sharp shards of bone in my foot, ah! So like the time when my little brother was like 5 and we had a trampoline. Since he was 5, he did stupid things, like breaking off plastic fork tines. And one of these plastic fork tines ended up in the trampoline. Now I was bouncing on the trampoline later on. We actually had to go to the hospital to get it removed, because, ow! I don't remember how long I carried that thing in my foot. The mark of that on my foot, rather, but, huh. Sud. I wonder if I can make a soap. I wonder if there's any soap in here. I mean, sudsy and all that. On the other hand, while the devs do love their puns, they also, you know, can be serious at times. Magic, shiny, funny noise-making crystals. Alright, I am now sufficiently suspicious I'm going to walk instead of run on the grounds that I'm actually worried about whatever the hell's in here. Because those are really freaking creepy crystals. Oh! It's a Daedric cave. Or cave with Daedra in it. Okay, this attack is Frost Bloom, 22 points of damage. Frost salts are not as valuable as fire salts, but It's coin, and decent weight coin too. By the way, a trick to help with your healing. Watch the lower right. See how I'm not healing just by spamming the button? That'll increase the efficiency of the usage of your... either your magicka or your enchanted item power storage, depending on which one you're using. Okay. Thump thump noises and... oh! Skeleton Archer. How to deal with this? Okay. Magic arrows. Shard arrows, just frost damage. Okay, not too worried then. Bingo. Sniper duel time! I think they just shot them! Oh, I forgot they can do that. You know what? Well, first, you know, I'm going to take that and do that. Next, this, and then this. Quite a few arrows. I may be out of enchantment on this, but I still can, you know, hit you like a truck. A worn cavern door. Interesting. Where does this lead? To a thing. There appears to be something down there. Who are you? Are you hostile?
Enjoy watching you take your last breath.
I'm going to take that as a yes. I think they accidentally cast their own spell on themselves by the power of my reflect. 20% chance to reflect, and hello, that's valuable. Decent short blade, high value one too, and that is an ebony staff, which also a very, actually no, levitate 1 point is awful. It's incredibly slow. You don't have a levitate, that's good though. I just taking everything off of you, Iron. Hey, Falcon, change conjuration. Absorbing health is pretty good. Summoning Flame Atronax is also very good. Dramatic music because there's something outside. Minions, good. Scrolls. Frostbane, Making enemies hit less hard is pretty good. Fortified Magicka is very nice if you're, you know, a wizard, though I'm not. Well, I use minor wizardy things, but, you know, not major wizardy things, I guess. Whatever. You get my point, I'm sure. 1 pick for a 35 and 2 picks for 25. Random number generation! Corpse preparation V1 and V3. I really don't want to learn about how to make corpses. I already can do that quite well myself. Oh god, I sound awful. Oh, a hunger. Ow! A hunger, dispose of the corpse, and a day drop. Ah! This place is going to be very dangerous and very taxing on my reserves. On the plus side, it seems to be Daedric based, and Daedric make place. Why is that so hard to say? Daedric based places always have pretty good loot. That should not have been that hard to say. And now I can see. Here I got was what was up there, so let's go over here and see if there's anything over here. There's a way. Nope, just an open thing. Actually, I should check up there too. Always look up. Can occasionally lead to interesting Is that a thing? Use me out, adjusting my glass. That is not a thing. That is just a not thing. That's a very strange way to say words. So there's that over there. There's water down. Chest. Ah, so that's how you're supposed to get up. It gives you. That's clever. Well hinted, devs. Well hinted indeed. It's nice when you see things like that, where they give you the tools, but they don't tell you how to use it, you know? Jump. Of course, I can jump without that. I'm willing to bet you're hostile on the grounds that everything else here has been too. This character's in combat. Yep.
Will die!
Always check just in case, you know, you're murdering someone for no good reason. Murdering people for good reasons is fine. Murdering people for bad reasons is not. Another Amulet of Health. I already Ancestral Ghosts are very good. Extremely good, in fact. Also, you had really exquisite clothing. Not sure why. I don't care. It's valuable, and you're naked now. I was drinking the bargain potion because I really like the potion noise in this game. I'm sorry, but I really do. It's such a good noise. Hang on a mo. Okay, you know what? Let's show off a jump potion. I know I got a cheap jump on here. Let's go for Bargain Rising Force, actually. It's slow, but it's a bargain potion, so it's really heavy. Oh dear. Oh dear, that's a Dremora Lord. Dremora Lords are more badass than normal Dremora. He kinda died easy, though. There's nothing else. You're terrible. Like, you're not even interesting terrible. You're just terrible. Also, old graphics. Now let's see what's over here. With the sword drawn on the ground said it might be another frickin' Dremora Lord. Those guys can be quite dangerous. I managed to essentially stunlock that one, which is very good. Oh dear. Ah, he fell down! It's like he was up there! Well, I bet if I had just charged through, I could have gone up and around. No, I couldn't have. Could I? What? I love level design in this game. It's confusing, but I love it. Maybe that's part of why I love it, really. It's confusing. That probably sounds confusing too. Confusing is starting to sound a lot less like a word, I'll be frank. Let's drink a terrible Rising Force potion on the ground, so we're actually running a bit low on Steel Blade of Heaven charge. 8. See if there's anything up here. There's nothing up here. Local map. Don't think there's anywhere I haven't been now. So I could have just gone straight from here? Yeah, with the naked lady. Which means that loops all the way around, which means I could have just saved my potions, mostly. Well, whatever. Loot acquired. Things fought. Pretty good job. Not the job I came out here to do, but hey. That's Morrowind, really. You don't do what you came out to do. If you do, then you're having a boring game. Is that ting? Have I been there? Have I been there? I do not see anything up there. There could be something. Morrowind is very good at training you to look in the hidden bits and... Frack it! I have an enchanted item, I can do this. There's nothing up here. Complete waste of time. Maybe enemies spawn up there, like at higher levels? Or at lower levels? So it's leveling system and the enemies can be a bit confusing. Whatever. I did take a bit of a pounding, so for those who don't like the ding-ding, honestly I don't. It's one of the things I really wish could be turned off. You know what I'm about to do. And I apologize, but, you know, I have to do it. Ding ding is over. I repeat, ding ding is over. We're back out in the Shale Gorad region. Mud crab. Intimidating. Can I talk to it? No. I always try and talk to mud crabs, because there's that one mud crab merchant that both A, buys items for the value price, and B, has 10,000 gold to do it with. Highest of any merchant in the game. Healing myself up. It's still giving me the dramatic music. Now I'm actually kind of confused. So slightly worried, but mostly confused, because this game is it's very hard to worry me in this game. Well, the advantage I'd have over someone playing this blind, really. And I have the those first time reactions of holy shit, what's that? Like drogue. I mean, come on, imagine that your first thing that you find in the water is a drogue. That'd just be weird and terrifying. They're creepy scorpion people. Speaking of creepy weird things, Guama, the warriors, workers, queens, foragers. I've been informed by the comments in an earlier video that apparently when I asked about the genus, that they're arthropods. Much like ants. And also, I probably should have made the connection earlier, given, you know, queen, worker, warrior. That's a very ant thing. I just went back by Sanctus Shrine. A shrine sounds very important. But we have a duty. Our job. So, get out of the water, get onto land. Find Volts. There's something over there. Is that Vos? I bet that's Vos, that weird thing over there. Keep going, keep going, keep going. So shallow I can hop. What are these? Can I harvest them for materials? No. Ooh, pearl. Let's check the columns for... That is not very common to get a lot of pearls out of collops. It's not a very high drop chance, to say the least. I mean, it's not as bad as trying to find pearls in Skyrim. That was annoying. Ah, I see this lady is a newbie buoyant armature. As you can see, she is wearing chitin armor, not the usual full glass of the buoyant armatures. So that may be a Ghostgate exclusive now I think about it, due to Ghostgate's, well, lethality. Place is not a nice place. Full of horrible gribbles. Alright, heal up.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Yep. Rules? Simple. Hopefully you won't get in my way and get stabbed. Gonna save just in case. Voss. Next time we're going to be checking out that Sanctus Shrine just in case. As you know, anything shiny in it. Oh dear, that's a Bone Lord. Wall. Lady, get behind the wall. Get behind the wall, get behind the wall, lure it in. Giving mages room to cast is a bad idea in this game. Get up close and start stun locking them, that's good. This room just has some human heads. I bet the Bone Lord went down that way. Yep.
Now die! You will die!
Beat you to death, and I bet the Bone Lord just has its... That was an ancestor ghost? No, that Bone Lords just always have lots of bone meal. I think they have a chance of dropping soul gems too, but those are too useful to me. I just nearly stabbed you for looking different. Also, yeah, she summons an ancestor ghost. Don't stab it. It's her friend. She's a Dunmer. She can do that. It's one of the Dunmer racial powers. Summon your ancestors. It's probably why they don't get along with it's also why they don't get along with necromancers, because, you know, having your old dad say, "Oi, I'm pissed off," right to your face tends to be, you know, the kind of thing that slips out. Oh dear, this could go very bad very fast. This is a lot of enemies. I just stabbed and stabbed and didn't think about anything until I stopped stabbing. These rooms are really empty. The necromancers did a good clean out, which makes me worried. That room looks very important. I'm healing up beforehand. It's an important looking room to me, says there's going to be something dangerous in it. Maybe even around the corners, waiting to ambush me. I believe there's a person there at least. 3 people are in here.
Now you can.
You aren't even wearing any armor. What is wrong with you?
I haven't much time, so be quick about this.
Okay. This guy actually has a steel daikatana, which is a pretty decent two-handed weapon, as you can see. So I should probably over that learn so you don't have to flicker pause the video. Yeah. He's also carrying some loot! Unfortunately, I don't like loot. I like loot. Now I say that out loud, that's really confusing. Blasphemous revenants. I bet these are the necromancers, but I'm not stabbing them. It's on the grounds that I don't know where they are. Darius Adrim. Are either of these Darius Adrim? Just want to make sure before I go off.
Did you borrow that from a gua?
Nope, and she's not attacking them on sight either, so it's probably fine.
Hey, wait for me.
By the way, the companions in this game do not have companion immortality, so watch it. You murder them, you fail the quest.
You will die.
Goes the corpse quickly so it gets out of the way. That's a freaking pile of skulls there.
Now you die.
That's a Dremora with, I believe, a Dwarven Claymore, yes? A dead body! An Apprentice Armor's Hammer, I'll take it on the grounds that I can at least use it for something, probably, eventually. Get out my spear so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Alright, not seeing anything immediately around. Gonna heal up. Don't worry about the Ancestral Ghost. It's a friendly ghost. No, it's not Casper.
There's no escape.
We're not fighting with Casper by our side. This is not quite that kind of game. Yeah, right now they're throwing lots of skeleton champions at us because that's supposed to be right in our challenge range. Like, no, there's not an actual, like, challenge range rating mine, it's just rough, if that makes sense. You sort of learn it by your gut. I bet that's the necromancer we're looking for.
You will suffer.
Well, he tried to kill me, so I'm going to kill him. The robe is really valuable. Your potion is kind of interesting, so I'm going to drink it. It's not doing anything. That's probably because there's no keys around. Let's see what happens if I drop a key on the ground with this out. Oh dear. First off, I need to drop the stuff of his that I don't want, the common ring and shoes. And that staff. Did I put the key on him? Please don't tell me I just lost a key. I believe I've just lost a key by being a complete maroon. Welp! Ah! This is not actually a skill book, but it's a very important book. It's actually very, very rare to find a copy of Vampires of Vardenfell Volume 2. Yep. That's one way to put it, by the way. There's a very strong argument to be made that the first vampire is created by Molag Bal finding a girl and deciding, hey, I'm the Lord of Rape! I'm not going to draw you guys a picture, needless to say. Also, lots of steel around here. Lots of silver around here. Lots of silver around here. Give me a small quam egg, just to restore my fatigue a bit. No effect on me! I don't know what actually changes that. I believe it's your alchemy skill that affects if you can eat things for their effects. Could be wrong! I'm not much of an alchemist! If you are, though, do tell me. Last lantern. Just to clear up any clutter. I mean, I'm probably looking right at it, you guys are screaming at me that, oh, the key, it's here, it's here! Again, one of the disadvantages of older games. But I think we'll leave it off here. Meanwhile, after this, I'm gonna go hunt for the key. See what the hell it was. But, until then, I'll leave it off. Questions, comments, suggestions, leave them below, please. Also, I'm going to be doing something new with this video. I'm going to be posting links to the forums that I am frequenting this on. Space mouse and sufficient velocity, specifically the threads that I'm using for this. So, if you want to contact me in a way that's less of a hassle than YouTube comments, please do. You'll need to make an account, but they're quite reliable. Don't worry too much about that. Anyway, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.